Hello, everybody. Welcome or welcome back to The Crow. We are your hosts, Anna Barrett
and Justin Travis. Thank you for joining us. I am a senior at Jacksonville State and the sports editor for the Chanticleer.
And I am a junior and the news editor. We wanted to start a podcast to have more of a conversation with our audience.
Jumping right into the stories from the last week, there have been 8 stories published since the last episode of The Crow.
At number 1, we have Gamecocks set pitcher record in loss to Troy by me. The Jack State baseball team set an NCAA record for relief pitchers used in their 18-10 loss to the Troy University Trojans Wednesday night. The Gamecocks used 15 pitchers, which broke the previous record of 12 in the 1998 matchup of the Butler University Bulldogs and the Indiana University Southeast Grenadiers, according to NCAA statistics. There were also 378 total pitches through the 9 innings of play on Wednesday night. Head coach Steve Beazer said the number of pitchers was a strategy, but he did not expect to use 15. He said the plan was to use 1 per inning. He said they knew their inning that was slotted for them and they were supposed to be prepared for that inning. Obviously, we had to use a lot more because they didn't have a whole lot of success. You can find the full article on our website, jsuchanticleer.com, or on our app. At number 2, we have Jacksonville opens new City Hall, again by me. Jacksonville Mayor Johnny Smith, fellow elected officials, and community members gathered at the new City Hall Sunday afternoon for a ribbon-cutting ceremony and tour of the facility. The 12,500 square foot building took 18 months to complete and a $6 million bond, according to Public Information Officer Ben Nunnally. Designed by Bill Whitaker and built by Greer Building, which is based out of Gadsden, the building will house all City Council, Planning Commission, and business licensing needs. Council President Tony Taylor said he hopes the community will use the space and be proud of it. He said, "This is the people's house. This might be something we built, but we built this for the community. We built this so people will have somewhere to go, somewhere to be proud of." Smith said he hopes the building will last at least as long as the old City Hall, which he said had been in use for too long. He said, "I don't know exactly how old that building was, but I can tell you that when I moved to Jacksonville in 1965, I carried my daughter to the doctor in that building. I'm hoping this new building will serve at least that long, so we're really excited about this." In City Hall, anybody in Jacksonville will be able to find the mayor, the public information officer, city clerk, city attorney, and financial representatives. You can find the full article and see photos of City Hall on our website, jsuchanticleer.com, or on our app.
At number 3, we have Band-O-Rama showcases the talent of JSU bands by Gracelyn Roney, correspondent. 4 Jacksonville State University band ensembles came together this past Thursday at Pete Matthews Coliseum for a showcase to display their work from this past semester to students, faculty, parents, and each other. JSU's annual band event was a showcase for the music department's top ensembles: the Symphonic Band, JSU Jazz 1, Wind Ensemble, and Chamber Winds. Each ensemble is led by a different director. Together they coordinate this yearly event where their students get to perform for an audience but also for each other. According to Andrew Navala, the director of the JSU Jazz 1 Ensemble, this event is not to show off, but instead it is a chance for the bands to come together. He said most times members of other bands would not get to hear other groups from their department, so this is a chance for them to get a glimpse of the work their peers are doing. He was also excited to expose those who wouldn't hear his group otherwise. Jeremy Stovall, the director of the Symphonic Band, said it is a great way to showcase the variety of the music department. You can read the full article on our website, jsuchanticleer.com, or on our app.
At number 4, we have Senate passes bill to reorganize Student Activity Council by Jaden Cantrell, correspondent. The Student Government Association Student Senate passed 2 bills Monday at their last meeting of the school year. Senate Bill 72, authored by Senator Dylan Lee, allows the SGA president to begin interviews and applications for their cabinet at the beginning of their term and not at the beginning of the fall semester. Lee said, "The president's job starts when they are sworn in and not at the beginning of the fall semester." The second bill passed, Senate Bill 73, would change the way the Student Activities Council is organized, according to Lee. The bill, also authored by Lee, would remove the Director of Marketing from the Student Activities Council due to the redundancy of the position with the Vice President of Public Relations in SGA. Lee said it overhauls the leadership positions almost entirely by better delegating exact responsibilities to each executive team leader. According to Lee, the goal of the bill is to make SAC more efficient, dependable, and effective. You can find the full article on our website, jsuchanticleer.com, or on our app. At number 5, we have Sun Blocked by Moon, Crowd Gathers to Watch, by Maddie Reed, features editor. Jacksonville State University saw a partial solar eclipse from 12:45 p.m. to 3:18 p.m. when the eclipse passed over campus Monday. Students, community members, and families all came together on the Theron Montgomery Building lawn to watch the eclipse. There were a few different faculty members from the school who were encouraging students to use proper viewing equipment and even offering different ways to see the sun. The College of Arts, Humanities, and Sciences Dean, Tim Lindblom, offered students the chance to see the sun through a handmade model that acted like the human eye. He said, "This is an eclipse viewer, but really it's a pinhole camera. It works to focus light into the bottom of the chamber so you can see the image of the eclipse." He also explained what a solar eclipse is. He said, "It's just an interesting celestial event when the moon passes between us and the sun. It just doesn't happen often, and it's really fun." Though Jacksonville did not see a total eclipse, students were still able to see a crescent-shaped moon through their glasses. Sophomore Violet Dominic mentioned how interesting she thought the event was. She said, "I think it was pretty cool. I'm no science major, but I am an art minor, and I thought I would like to get a photograph of it, or draw it." According to the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, the next total eclipse seen over the United States will be on August 26, 2044. You can find the full article and see photos from the event on our website, jsuchanticleer.com, or on our app.
At number 6, we have Day of Fun on the TMB Lawn by Jermaine Moore, correspondent. The Jacksonville State Student Government Association hosted its Spring Carnival event in front of the Theron Montgomery Building on Thursday. According to SGA President Tierra Thatch, the event was hosted purposely for fun and bringing the students at JSU closer to one another. She said, "This event served as a major spring event for our students to allow them to engage and grow their college experience." Both Thatch and SGA President-elect Deontay Bush said their favorite event was the freezing cold dunk tank, as it was used to raise funds for the First Generation Scholarship. You can read the full article on our website, jsuchanticleer.com, or on our app. Coming at number 7, we have Carter and the Gamecocks shut out New Mexico State by Austin Tackett, correspondent. In Game 1 of the team's 3-game home series against Conference USA foe New Mexico State, the Gamecocks were led by junior pitcher Cat Carter, controlling the game on defense, en route to an 11-0 victory in 5 innings. Carter racked up 4 strikeouts against the Aggies, allowing just 3 hits over the course of 5 innings. The team had their pitchers back all night, tallying 6 groundouts and 4 flyouts with no defensive errors. Carter would rack up her 6th win on the season, improving to 6-6 for her record when she starts on the mound. She pitched a complete game due to the run rule in the NCAA. The game was called after the top of the 5th inning. This was Carter's 6th complete game on the season, and the Gamecocks improved to 16-21 on the year. You can read the full article on our website or on our app.
At number 8, we have Letter to the Editor, JSU Admin Should Listen to Student Voices, by JSU student and SGA Senator Brendan Lockwood. In his letter, he says, "As a senior approaching graduation and being heavily involved with the Student Government Association, I have had the privilege of seeing this university grow rapidly since fall 2020. I love the effort President Killingsworth has put into making this university to what it is today. From the 2018 tornado to COVID-19, then to hit the highest student enrollment in history, to make it to March Madness, beat FSU, enter into the FBS, and be ranked high in several areas of education. I absolutely love where Jack State is going, but I want the administration to understand that they are slowly forgetting about campus life. We as students want a place to come together and do activities. The University Recreation Center can only handle so much. These capital projects are good, but you seem to overlook the campus life in it. We want more dining options, more opportunities for events, more connection with the community, more places to enjoy campus. As a student who is not from the South, I am calling on the university to step up to the plate and listen to the heart of the campus and what they want, which is a campus with endless opportunities to get out and connect." You can find the full letter and submit your own on our website, jsuchanticleer.com, or on our app. Moving right along to our sports update for the week, Justin, take it away.
The Jack State baseball team went 2-2 since the last episode of the podcast, picking up a big home series win against the Florida International Panthers this past weekend. The team's wins moved the Gamecocks to 11-20 on the year and 2-7 in Conference USA play. The Jack State softball team went 3-1 over the past week, picking up home wins against Alabama State and New Mexico State. The home series win over New Mexico State brought the team to 6-6 in Conference USA play and 17-22 overall. Congratulations are in order for the number 1 ranked Jack State bowling team, who won the Pittsburgh Regional this past weekend after toppling 8th ranked Duquesne University 2-1 in the championship match on Saturday to earn a spot in the bowling Final Four this week. The Gamecocks men's golf team took first place at the Irish Creek Intercollegiate on Tuesday in Kannapolis, North Carolina. That's it for the sports scores.
As we wrap up this episode, let's talk about what you can look forward to throughout the week and the next episode. On Thursday, April 11th, there will be a Pie a Professor event on the Quad from 4 to 5 p.m. Students will have the opportunity to watch 5 criminal justice and forensic investigation professors get pied. On Friday, April 12th, there will be an education career fair from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the Houston Cole Library on the 11th floor. There will also be the 3rd Annual Student Film Festival from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the Stone Center.
Also on Friday, April 12th, the Jack State bowling team will commence their journey for their first NCAA championship as they play Sam Houston at 8 a.m. in Michigan. The track and field team will head to Mount Berry, Georgia as they take place in the Berryfield Day Invite. The baseball team will also play at Liberty in Lynchburg, Virginia at 5 p.m. on Friday, while the softball team plays at home here at Jacksonville versus Louisiana Tech at 6 p.m.
On Saturday, April 13th, there will be an a cappella choir concert at 7 p.m. at the Anniston First United Methodist Church.
On Saturday, the softball team will continue their series against Louisiana Tech at 1 p.m., and the baseball team will do the same at Liberty at 3 p.m. On Sunday, April 14th, the baseball team will wrap up their away series at Liberty, and the softball team will wrap up their home series against Louisiana Tech at 1 p.m. On Monday, April 15th, the women's golf team will play at the Conference USA Championship in Magnolia, Texas.
On Tuesday, April 16th, there will be a chamber singers concert at 7:30 p.m. at the Church of St. Michael's and All Angels in Anniston, Alabama. Tuesday is also the day for Calhoun County voters to vote in the probate judge runoff election.
Also on Tuesday, April 16th, the Jack State baseball team will face Alabama State here at home at 6 p.m.
On Wednesday, April 17th, there will be a sexual assault awareness event from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the Quad. According to the JSU event calendar, Sexual Assault Awareness Month is an annual campaign to raise public awareness about sexual assault and educate students on how to prevent sexual violence from happening on campus. From 5 to 6 p.m., there will be a senior recognition ceremony for graduate nursing students on the South Campus.
Also on Wednesday, the baseball team will play at Troy at 6 p.m.
Thank you all for listening. Just as a reminder, on top of being able to listen to The Crow on our website, you can also listen wherever you get your podcasts.
The Crow will also be aired on WOJS 91.9 on Thursday morning at 9, but it will run Friday afternoon at 4 to accommodate for the aforementioned baseball game broadcast at 5.
We are your hosts, Anna Barrett
And Justin Travis. We will meet you back here next week.